Listen, you are living the sweet life. You're living a life of calm. You're living a life of peace. You're living a life of ease. And this is all within your love life. This is all within your career, your job. This is all within your hobbies. Listen, the life that you're living right now or that you're about to live is about to be the sweetest thing for you. What I was picking up on was the fact that there are karmics around. There are people around you right now. And we're going to see what's the energy. I'm going to do card pulls here because before starting, we have the 10 of Swords here. And that was popping up in my readings here. That was popping up. And then we have the Magician for you guys. So let's see what's going to be happening going forward with your sweet life. A life that makes you feel as if you've hit the sweet spot versus the karmics that's watching you in despair. The karmics that's watching you in lost, without a direction, without your direction. Let's see what's up. You have a lot going for yourself, and you are going to be having a lot going for yourself going forward. Meanwhile, for the karmics, they may have things to their name here. They may or may not have built the good life for themselves. They may or may not have the partner. What they've built, it was built off of the tears of others. It was built off of the sweat of others. The connection that they have, it's only to spite somebody else. The connection that they have is not even real. The connection that they have is for publicity. It's not okay. The money that they have, they didn't work for it. It seems as if it was already there and they just took from it. Or what they had, it was just, again, built from the backs of other people. And I feel as if, like, now somebody or, a group of people here is having to take the blame for the things that they've been building in a not so good way. Meanwhile, you've been careful in building your stuff here. Okay, you've been real careful when it came to building your stuff. And I'm just getting people who are projecting this energy of you not really being able to live your life the way that you want, or to at least build the life that you've always wanted. People were not believing in you. The whole time you were already standing in your power, but they didn't know that. They didn't see that. They wanted to put on the blindfold and not really see the whole thing for what it was. And they thought that they were the ones that was in this position of, garnering all this good energy. Whole time, it was you garnering good energy, good vibes, good ideas, good things. And meanwhile, them, they were just watching you do you, try to take from you, try to be you, try to hurt you, and try to feel some kind of way about it. But now it's coming back to bite them. Now they have to hold on to all the burdens that they try to place onto you here, collective. Okay. I've been heavily getting this energy of you experiencing the good things. Meanwhile, they're experiencing the negative side of what you're experiencing, basically. So if you have good love, they're getting bad love. If you have a good family, they're having a bad family. They won't be able to come after your bag. I'm getting these people, they wanted to go after your bag. They wanted to go after your love life. They even wanted to possibly even pretend like, they were good lovers, or somebody that you would end up with. But what it seems to me here is that they're not going to be able to have real connections by their side. They're not going to be able to have connections that bring in some sort of fruition, because they had that already with you and they took you for granted. Things could be moving around you right about now, but yeah, they could also be feeling as if they have to put their guard up. Some of them could be feeling as if they have to put their guard up. They have to turn their back on you now, or they already have. Meanwhile, you're probably going to be getting an invitation somewhere. You're probably going to be going somewhere, or you're just going to be going out more. You're going to be, you're going to be having a great love life. Meanwhile, the devil is going to be on these people's back. The ones that came up against you, all of them are going to have to witness you live a good life while the devil is on their back. Listen, you're gonna be in your vibe, right? Meanwhile, these people are gonna have to replay all the things that they've said about you, that they've done to you. Literally. And they won't be able to get into your energy in any way, shape, or form, because they're gonna be too busy. They're gonna be too busy trying to figure a way out. They're gonna be too busy trying to figure their way out of something. They're gonna be too busy being in their head, thinking that they're not doing enough. But you know, the more that you do, is the less that you think that you're in your head. You know, I'm getting maybe these people could be watching you a lot, like too much, overly, or they're trying to keep tabs on you. I was gonna say naps, but they could be trying to keep tabs on you. And it's giving, they're gonna be too busy to be doing that, or you're just gonna be moving on, or you're just gonna be moving forward so good, so fast, to a point that they won't be able to keep up with what you're accomplishing in your life. Okay, they're gonna be seeing you live a good life, a good love life. Meanwhile, this is just something that they're gonna have to watch you go through. They're gonna have to watch you live quite a happy and stable life, a true and honorable life, not the fake one that they're living, not the breaking people's heart, and like going off of people's hard work, tears, backs to build. That's not you here. I'm getting, these people thought that you were like that, but it's giving you're not. Even if they were to come back, they still want that same ish. Even if they were to come back, they would have to be fake, because it's not like they're happy for you anyway, and they only see you as an opportunity to still try and take from here. So yeah, they won't be able to have access to where you're going. They're just gonna have to watch you. They're just gonna have to watch you. Headstrong. They didn't think you had it going on. They didn't think you had a good head on your shoulder. They didn't think you were cool, calm, and collected. They didn't think that you could preserve yourself. They didn't think that you could protect yourself. The whole time you know the ins and outs to you, to yourself. The whole time you know the ins and outs of how to move and how to maneuver and how to build, how to restart. You know what's up. Listen, this card was at the top of the deck when I started this, and it came out again. Listen, you know what you're doing, and they thought that you wanted their help. They thought you wanted their help. They thought that you would have needed them by now, but it looks like you're not going to be needing them any longer. You won't be needing them anyway. If anything, they would just, not everybody makes it to the next chapter. That's the energy I'm getting. It's not everybody that makes it to the next chapter. And in this chapter, you're good. In this chapter, you're fulfilled. In this chapter, you're established. In this chapter, you're healthy and wealthy. In this chapter, you have connections. In this chapter, you have learned. In this chapter, you're not in your head, you're in your bag. In this chapter, you have things coming in to you and for you. In this chapter, you get to relax. And guess what? In this chapter, you're going to be feeling powerful, and you're going to be in your energy. Your energy is not going to be spilling, I'm getting. Your energy is going to be very much maintained. And if you've been feeling very patient, or very reserved, or very just cool, calm, and collected lately, this reading, this message is for you. Point blank, period. And that's all I have to say, okay? If you want a personal and a private reading with me, be sure to hit up my Enchanted Appointments Unveiled form in the link in bio. Have a great and awesome week, month ahead of you. See you when I see you, because you got money and love coming in. Period.